Like many of us, he's been into the Star Wars since he was 6 years old. And now he's back as Cassian Andor in the new Disney Plus series Andor. And he's brought with him someone who's been acting in Star Wars since he was 26 years old. She's back to lead the rebellion once again as Mon Mothma. It's Diego Luna and Genevieve. Not a bad welcome, huh?
This is it.
Yeah, it's nuts, right?
Wow. Uy, gracias.
I think they're excited. I think they might be a little bit excited about Andor.
My God, now. Wow, she's.
Right?
Mira, está vestida. My God. Perfect outfit. Beautiful. She's dressed like
It's amazing.
a character. Look.
It's amazing. So Diego, what is it like coming back to the character of Cassian Andor?
Oh my God. I don't know if I can speak after this. I mean, it's first of all, I have to thank you so much. It's been such a special day for me, and I wish I could share this with the rest of the team and the cast and everyone. We've been working so hard these last years, and this energy that you've shared with us and this love means so much. So thank you very, very much.
Oh, it's
Sorry, you asked me something, but
we have to talk about Cassian Andor.
let's talk about Cassian Andor.
So what is it like coming back and revisiting this character?
It's amazing to be back, and also because I'm not back into the Cassian Andor you met on Rogue One. I'm telling you the story 5 years before, you know? And I'm telling you the story that answers all the questions that Rogue One didn't answer. For me, Rogue One it's a lot about the event, where the sacrifice they make, but you don't know exactly why and where they come from, and where that decision is coming from. So now we're gonna tell you that story. You know, you remember there was a line in Rogue One where the character says, "I've been in this fight since I was 6 years old," right? So now we're gonna meet that man, you know, the wounded man that couldn't have a childhood and he's been fighting since 6 years old.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to meet him in a moment where he doesn't feel capable of what he actually ends up doing, you know? He doesn't feel that he has that inside. So it's about that awakening, and I am very excited because it would have been terrible to come back and do the same character, but this is not the same character.
Yeah.
And it reminds us that we're all capable of transforming, and we're all capable of doing extraordinary things, you know?
So how have the changes in Cassian and how he is different in this series versus the movie changed how you approached, your job in portraying this character?
Well, I mean, when we did the film, I had to answer many of these questions that, the script didn't answer, nor the film, and nobody actually cares about that stuff. But that's the stuff you work on. You have to know where you're coming from when you go on set and pretend something's happening. So I did answer those questions when I shot the film, and then Lucasfilm was interested in telling that story, and I don't know, it's very different, It's someone that is very, like, wounded in a process where he can barely see further than this, and he's surviving. But I can't tell you much because I will ruin the experience.
We won't tell anyone, don't worry.
You won't tell anyone?
No, it's fine. Just between us.
Can I just be honest and tell you the whole story? No. Gladly, I'm not drunk, so it's not going to happen.
Now, Genevieve, you've been, part of the Star Wars galaxy since. Yes. So you've been part of the Star Wars galaxy since you brought Mon Mothma to Episode 3. And now, again in Rogue One. What's it like for you to be able to go deeper into this character, again, in a series like Andor?
Yeah, it's such a gift. It's so extraordinary. A little bit like Diego, I think what's amazing is that Lucasfilm and our creators have created space to tell her story a bit.
Yeah.
It's great. We know where she ends up. We know where she is in Rogue One. For those, some people will have seen those deleted scenes that I did like nearly 20 years ago at some point. So I feel like all that information that I know I was able to bring here, and I think this piece for Mon Mothma, for all of us actually, 12 episodes allows us to really engage with character, to really discover history, to discover who these people are, and to engage with their fight. Hers is a diplomatic fight, but it's still a fight.
Yeah, she's in a very different place, than as when we've seen her. So how would you say Mon Mothma is different this time around compared to other times that we've seen her?
Well, we know in Rogue One that she's one of the leaders of the rebellion.
Powerful lady.
We start with her in Andor, steeped in empire. She is a member of the Galactic Senate, as you all know, and so she begins this story in a political society, trying to collaborate with people to engage in opposition to this ever-looming autocracy that is the Empire, that is Palpatine. She's trying her hardest. Obviously she fails, but maybe that's interesting to watch.
So now that you guys are both, back in the mix, I have to ask, what has been the most rewarding part for you of being part of this Star Wars experience?
It's difficult to mention one because there's a lot. The first was to be back into this family, getting to work with these amazing people, and exploring more with this team that I learned so much from. And then the expectation that your work kind of generates, that's something you normally don't feel. You normally go out there and try to get people's attention and hope they can, and beg for them to watch what you wanna, what you just did, to listen to the stories. And here is the opposite, the attention is there, the need for the stories is there. And it's quite special. It makes you feel like blessed, I would say that for me, the nicest part of this process is that I was invited from the beginning. As an actor, sometimes it's hard to being thrown there when everything is ready, when everything is decided and when camera is about to roll. And here I was invited to the whole process, and it gave me the beautiful chance to feel part of every decision, to understand every decision, get to meet with every part of the crew and the cast and the team, you know. And this feels very, you know, I feel I belong to this project and the project belongs to me. And that's very special.
Just gonna recover you.
I'm gonna have to go see the shrink after this. Can you imagine when I get home and my kids not even react to when I talk? They'll be like, shut up. I mean, and I'm like, but no, but I got a story to tell you. Shut up.
All of our Spanish-speaking fans are like going absolutely crazy right now. So you guys just want to take over? So in 3 words, without spoiling anything, or else I guess I will probably get in trouble, what can fans expect from Andor?
3 words?
3 words.
12 episodes, 3 words? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go first, and then because we'll say the same words. I'm gonna say thriller. I'm gonna say adventure and revolution.
Sign me up. And before we go, is there anything else you guys want to say to the fans?
Sorry?
Is there anything else you guys want to say to the fans?
Oh, does he not have 3 words too?
Oh, yeah, no, 3 words. No pressure.
And it's, see, that's what I'm gonna say first. I would say thriller, adventure, and darkness. You know, and may I say something else?
Yeah, please.
Muchísimas gracias a todos los que están aquí. Es muy especial, la verdad, sentir su cariño, la verdad, y a la gente que está escuchando esto en casa. Agradezco muchísimo su cariño y su compañía y espero este show les guste y espero sigan Andor y nos ayuden a que todo el mundo hable de él. Les mando un abrazo donde sea que estén viendo esto.
Well, guys, I know I'm very excited about this series, and we all can't wait to watch. Thank you so much, both of you, for coming and talking with us. And don't go anywhere, guys. There will be more Star Wars Celebration.